What's up, people? It's Empress Jennifer here. I don't know why people don't want to do their jobs right. Why they don't want to do their jobs right, Lord have mercy. Oh, maybe her name is it. But anyway, just trying to handle some business, to clear my name as it, should be, because I'm just so special. I really am. I am greatly appreciative of, excuse me, let me plug my phone up on the charger. I'm greatly appreciative of those who are truly doing their job. But I was trying to turn in some things at a particular office, and I asked for copies of my things, and the person, they were like, okay, I'll give you a copy. Then I said, could you please also stamp it that you received it? Because the last paperwork, when I initially went to this particular office, they didn't stamp it. They just gave me copies. So I don't know what they did with it. Did they give it to my copycat? So, I don't know, because it's so many fraudulent offices that's supposed to be protecting people. They're supposed to protect your confidentiality, but they don't do that because they all getting paid under the table to do shady and flawed things. So hopefully this paperwork will get in the hands that it needs to get in, because undoubtedly somebody did their ish on the 13th, because that's what date they tried to put on my paperwork. And I did walk away, but as I was walking away, I looked at the date. I'm like, turn around, went back to it, and she got up out of her chair so fast, walking fast, like, why did she catch that? Bitch, because the date is the 16th, not the fucking 13th. So put the correct date on the paper when you see me. You and I are conversating on the 16th. Today is not the 13th. That's not when you receive my paperwork, okay? So get it right. Who is delusional? It's a lot of DSM-5 mofos in office doing nefarious things to people. Your butt really do need to be fired or something. Okay? Because if today is the 16th, don't put on no stamp of a already happened date. That tells me you are trying to cover up something. And by the way, I guess I'll just go ahead and show it to you. See that? And I'm glad to say, can you get rid of this one? Because I don't need that. That ain't the right date. Today is this date. So all you little phony stupids who want to come here now and try to get what I just turned in, I hope the feds looking at your dumb ass, because this is supposed to be confidentiality, right? So don't get no bright ideas. Let me go pay whoever so I can get that paperwork to be erased. No. Let you be erased out your fucking office that you do not need to be sitting in. If people come to you who sincerely need help, not these criminals who pay you, well, could you go ahead and pass my SSI or SSDI thing so I can get this assistance, so I can continue to be your criminal. I can sit behind a phone or a computer and jam people's phones, clone people's phones who truly need it, but I know that they got good energy, so we're going to try to crush them. No. I mean, it's simple things. Just as is a pure example of gang stalking. How you just totally ignore how you should do your job. If somebody bring you paperwork in your office, you supposed to stamp it as an acknowledgement, not just copy it. But as I said before, when I came here before, you didn't do that. You just gave me copies. No, I didn't ask. But again, I'm thinking that should be your procedure. But of course, you people try to cover up things to work it for your good, especially when it comes to me. See, I'm not paying attention to everybody else's situation. But I clearly remember when that idiot brother of mine would send me to bring paperwork to you, you all would stamp it with a seal stamp that acknowledging that you received his paperwork. But today, when I asked you for that, you had a little attitude. Are you one of the ones that's going to be taken to prison? I don't know. But it looked like you should be if you got paid to treat me indifferently in something at a true policy is needed. And President Biden, I see your picture, and Vice President Kamala Harris, I see your picture in this office. You need to talk to your people. Okay, because all these little workers who put on their clothes like I do think that they can mistreat people anytime they feel like it. No, you can't. No wonder you got a security officer in there, because some people do have mental illness, and they will climb through that window and bitch slap one of these people in that office for their conduct of mistreating them, and knowing they're supposed to handle their job a little bit better than that. You have security officers at the food stamp office, because y'all know what y'all doing. You're giving these benefits to the ones that work on your books, who keep harassing people, the gang stalker. Right. Not the one who is being stalked, but you hire people, and so you go ahead and give them food stamps. You go ahead and give them the disability check so they can sit back and do your bidding. Wake up, people. Because I know some of these people, like, what the hell they get? Like, who is this Z04-8GV Ultima, Black Ultima? They sitting up here, gonna come in the office, sitting up there whispering, two black females. Now they leaving. But I guess they seen whoever. Did they get my paperwork? I don't know. But I know when they came in that office, they was eyeballing me and staring at me. I hope the feds pick your ass up as you pulling off with my paperwork. Heather in this office. Did you give them my paperwork? I don't know. But Z04-8GV Black Ultima. Anyway, these people are sick. You think you run the world? No, you don't. Shift change. That's what the rapture is. A shift change. There's going to be a death of something. And the death of this something is those in power who sit back, see this abuse, and who is actually paying people to abuse people. You're going to be booted out. You're going to be booted out of your seat. And somebody responsible that the Most High wants in that office that will do the job is going to be in your place. In this place that you tried to put me in misery, I already told you that my misery, the Most High is writing down my misery in the scrolls. He's catching my tears. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. I decree it is written, and so shall it be. You people ought to be ashamed of yourself. You put people in conditions, then you want to label them, and then you don't want to give them any assistance, but you want to keep applauding, giving out trinkets, to your dummified dummies who think that, oh, well, if I do this to her, I'm going to get ahead. No, nigga. Because when they get tired of you, this very thing that you do to me can come back to you if it don't get put to a stop. That's why you see me. That's why it is coming to a stop. I decree it. You tried to unalive me. You probably did surgeries that I didn't need. Like when I became sick and I was told that it was my gallbladder. It probably wasn't. It was probably spell work. But because I didn't know it was my family who was doing all this nonsense to me, I had surgeries that I probably didn't even need. Like when I was told because of a lump in my breast that it was cancer when I was with this stalker of mine, that ex-husband of mine. I probably didn't even have cancer. Probably didn't even need to go through chemo or radiation. And I tell you folks, that doctor must have been paid because my first treatment of chemo was a very powerful one where I believe now that they were trying to kill me then. And it would have been an easy write-off. She died from complications of chemo. I went and touched my hair, and my hair just came out. Then I was like, okay, that's normal, with chemo. They say your hair could come out. Then I started getting dehydrated. My vitamins and minerals started leaving my body. So I had to go to the hospital. And luckily, they had to fix what the chemo did. It was sucking that venom because they make chemo out of venom. They had to restore me, thank God. And then the oncologist said, oh, well, I'm going to have to tweak your medicine. Maybe it's a little bit too strong. Maybe I'm going to take this out. He was telling me this to my face, and I'm like, I don't know what you're going to take out, but okay. Because I had to have like maybe 4 to 5 treatments of it and then have the radiation, which also I believe they were trying to kill me. Because radiation on the breast, which is so close to your heart, why would you want to have radiation there, which could touch arteries and veins and things of that nature? But yet I'm still here, right? By the grace and mercy of God. So what does that tell you, reprobate mind fools? You should have left well enough alone. God is going to get the glory out of this situation. It is not I that is here alone. It is protections from entities I know nothing about. But I know that they are protecting me, and I'm here for a reason, and this very reason is because there's so much corruption in places like Social Security, the medical administration, the education administration, law enforcement, politics, military, agriculture, because you're even messing with our food. Because I do believe I told you one time when I was in Alabama going to get the Primo water, you all thought it not robbery to try to poison the line at the Primo dispenser that you knew that I utilize frequently. But yet I'm still here and you still follow me from state to state trying to unalive me because of your corruption. Ashley Moody. I tell you, that spirit of Elizabeth Barlow is very prevalent in those high places. I didn't come to this world for you to play with my life indefinitely. Operative word, indefinitely. I was here for you to do those very things that you have done. But it is coming to an end. Because like I said, God is going to get the glory. You all are trifling. You are scum. Do you think my children or anybody else's children don't mean anything to us? We deserve to live on this earth without you harassing, oppressing, and trying to obsolete us because you want our goods, or you want assets, or you play a game with people's lives as you have done in the past and as you are doing now with mine. I don't give you that authority. I didn't come through the vagina wall to be oppressed and crushed by you. As a matter of fact, before you did the 1866 Enslavement Act to free the slaves, I don't believe they came through the vagina walls to be oppressed by anybody either, or any other ethnicity group that was oppressed by anybody. Now, if you know how to treat a dog, if you know how to treat your children or your significant other or whoever you love, because some of you don't even like your children. Some of you don't even like your significant other. Some of you treat your dog better than your own family. Although the Most High loves all the animals and the people, but he puts people a little higher than an animal. Because an animal is controlled by a person. Dummies. So therefore, if you can't get your mind right, the ones who are in the upright positions to set you down in a prison cell or an insane asylum, because some of you are mentally insane because you think your wrong is right and it is not. I had 3 children. I have grandchildren. I have great-grandchildren, and you idiots try to destroy that. You put me and my children in predicaments, and my children, unfortunately, I believe, fell prey to your antics, and I haven't, and I won't. You would definitely have to take my life because I'm not bound down to you on no day. Your antics are just, I don't know. Hopefully this video gets out and everybody sees it and wakes up. Who wants to wake up that's not on your payroll? Anyway, I got to go.